I'm starting my morning with nice hot tea. While that gets warmed up, this morning I would like to do a little bit of self-care. I'm not sure if I have ever told you that when I went to school at the beginning and my children were very little, I became a personal trainer. I taught so many classes. Today I'm going to share with you a little bit about my past. When my children were little, I taught Zumba for 3 years, adults, children, some elderly classes. I taught few different classes of lifting weights. I taught some yoga. That was few years of my life. Shortly after that, that's when I started gaining lots and lots of weight. I ate the same, I was exercising, and I wasn't sure why I was gaining all that weight. And that was way after I gave birth. Later on, I found out that my cortisol was just so high. When your cortisol, it's a stress level. If you take care of your stress, the weight just sheds, just like what happened to me. So be careful with yourself. Lower your stress level. And after gaining all the weight, I felt quite embarrassed. And I felt like I can't teach anymore. I can't help people anymore. So I quit my job because I didn't know what was going on. Being a personal trainer and teaching people how to exercise and to stay healthy. And I was showing in front of everybody. I kept gaining weight by the week, by the month. Such a confusing season for me. But now I have the tools and I know what was going on. Stress was taking over me. So now I know what to do. Lower my stress. Take good care of you and lower your stress level. You do matter. So now I do exercise at home. I have some friends that I can go exercise with them as well. And I just want to get stronger. Few of my friends have been telling me, you have to come back. You have to help us teach. But I'm not there yet. I want to take care of me first. I would like to do more exercise in this channel, but some of the exercises to tighten my body are not more like Islamic behavior, you know what I mean? So these little exercises, I thought that's as far as I can go with you, because some of them doing your butt work and thighs, I have to respect myself and respect you. Certain movements are not Islamic like. So I just wanted to show you a little bit. As I do the tree pose here, my left side is so weak, but I'm working at it. One day at a time, I will get there. Because when I started gaining the weight and was so stressing out even more, then now finding out how I can lose the weight and get rid of that stress, then it's taken me time. So I'm just going to work at it little by little, and we will get there. So don't be hard on yourself. Here I'm all weak and slipping, but you know what? I'll get stronger. So it's just with time. So be patient with yourself. So I'm going to finish here, and we can go ahead and sit down and have our morning tea together and chat. Day 24. I'm working on green tea. And as you saw this morning, I gave it to myself just a few minutes to stretch and do a little bit of movement. Some people call it yoga, some people call it stretching, whatever you want to call it. What are you giving to yourself this morning? Is it a cup of tea in the quiet just for a few minutes? Or you will just go ahead and read? You will have just little exercise. What is it? The homeschoolers this morning after morning prayer, 6 something they were getting ready. So it's quiet. Just one cup of tea in a quiet moment, what it can do for us moms. My younger sister Nafisa, the other day she sent me a little video about her chatting, how you doing, this and that, and I was having a tea with this cup. So I videotaped myself. I said, how's the family? How are you doing? Sometimes we do that. So I send it to her. She sends me back a voice and she goes, when I come to visit you, yes, all I want is this cup. She said, nothing else will work. My husband and I went to visit her, oh my God, 10 years ago, when our youngest is 12 now. So 10 years ago, my husband and I went to visit her. She didn't know we were coming. Well, she knew we were coming, but she didn't know that was the night I was gonna come to her house, I said. Gave her the next day. So that night, we got into Heathrow. We rented a car. We put the address. Luckily, my daughter Sabrina had the address. I fall asleep in the car. My husband woke me up and said, this is her house and we have an appointment. We will see her tomorrow. But since we are here, he said, I just put her address. I said, oh, please, I'm here tonight. Let me see her. Thank you for driving me because I was sleeping. Somebody was going into the building. We just came in with them, went upstairs, knocked the door. Oh, at that time, we didn't see each other about, oh my God, 17 years maybe. She opened the door and she's like, oh, Yasmin. I'm like, oh, Nafisa. Yeah, it was a beautiful moment. And so it was so nice. We could stay, visit, we drove around, we ate together. It was wonderful. So what reminds me about this cup, about her, is that even though she said this cup will be hers when she comes to visit me, it reminded me the day we were there a couple of weeks. Every day she loves coffee. Every day she had cups like this. Every day my husband and her, they were having these kind of cups with coffee. She would put all kind of whipped cream. She did all kind of fancy. I'm like, I don't drink coffee. It's like have some tea. So this cup reminds me of Nafisa. So I hope if she ever visits, inshallah soon, then I hope to keep this cup because you'll never know, what happens. Because I'm looking at it right now, it's got a couple of little thing going on, so you'll never know, right? I will continue to enjoy this cup of tea, and I am not sure what I'm making because, as you guys saw yesterday, we have leftovers. The children had homeschooling and they made some noodles, so that's left over in the fridge. I have a piece of steak and mashed potatoes in there. We have a slice of a pizza. We have some asparagus. So I'm thinking today we might have to just warm that up, all that stuff, and eat what's left over and then make something fresh on the weekends. I'm thinking on the weekend. But we will see. This is what lunch is gonna be. Since I am by myself, this is a whole container of mashed potatoes. And what I like about these glass dishes are I can just put it straight into the oven. Win-win, so I don't have to make a plate dirty, So that is what lunch is going to be. Bismillah, I'm just gonna warm it up and enjoy that. Working on water in between meals. Dinner time.
Today I just got lucky, honestly. We have some asparagus left over. I love leftovers. And I have one large slice of pizza, low carb, that I made. So this is, and also the same. I'm just gonna put it into the oven. These dishes, they are glass. They don't break when I put it into the oven. So that's what I'm gonna have for dinner and enjoy it. I am just gonna end my day here. It is starting to get dark. Today I didn't take any of Element. Yesterday I was craving for it and I took 2 of them. So today I feel content. So sometimes it's like your body tells you, oh, I need it, you know. Yesterday I was like, give me this one, give me this one. So today I feel content. So I'm just gonna work on drinking some water, and that's really it. After 6 o'clock I try not to eat. So, and I ate enough. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful, blessed day. And as you can see, the table is clear, right? The dryer is fixed. Oh, thank God.